So far we have talked about the applications of biotechnology in a very short way. Now we will talk about the applications of biotechnology in a little elaborative way. Now, biotechnology is applicable in the field of health and medicine. कि आपकी सेहत के लिए कैसे बायोटेक्नोलॉजी जो है वो यूज़फुल है, क्या ये ड्रग डिस्कवरी में रोल प्ले करती है, देन एनवायरमेंटल यूज़, हाउ इट इज़ प्लेइंग एन इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल in keeping the natural system in balance. Then we will also talk about the food and agriculture, about the genetic modified food and its importances. Now first let's talk about the health and medicine. Keep in mind that biotechnology is playing a very important role in the field of medical sciences. इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा तरक्की field of vaccinology में हुई है, जिसमें हम जेनेटिक मटेरियल को काट करके टोबैको प्लांट में डाल सकते हैं. इसी तरह बहुत सारे वेज हैं जिससे हम वैक्सीन्स प्रिपेयर कर सकते हैं. ये जो जेनेटिक मटेरियल को काट करके टोबैको प्लांट में इंसर्ट करना है, इसके ज़रिए हम फ्लू वैक्सीन डेवलप कर सकते हैं. So biotechnology has a major role in the field of vaccinology. Then we have talked about the diagnosis, about the importance of diagnosis, whether it is prenatal or whether it is postnatal. अगर तो मदर बीटा थैलेसीमिया की कैरियर है, या फैमिली हिस्ट्री, पेरेंट्स के फैमिली हिस्ट्री डाउन सिंड्रोम की है, या किसी किस्म की और जेनेटिक डिजीज़ फैमिली में रन कर रही है, तो इसके लिए बेहतर है कि हम क्रॉनिक विलस बायोप्सी कराएं ताकि हमें इम्यूनोटिक सेल्स और टिश्यू मिल सकें. उसको हम कल्चर करके प्रीनेटल डायग्नोसिस कर सकते हैं इन बीमारियों के बारे में. Then it is very difficult to treat genetic diseases because the genes are running from one generation to another. It's a unit of heredity. But one of the French scientists has successfully done gene therapy on X-linked severe combined immunodeficiency. इसी तरह सिस्टिक फाइब्रोसिस पे भी जीन थेरेपी सक्सेसफुली हुई है. जैसे कि पहले मैंने आपको बताया कि चाइनीज़ साइंटिस्ट ने कहा कि हमने जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाइड एम्ब्रियो तैयार किया है, दैट इज़ फॉर ट्रीटिंग द बीटा थैलेसीमिया पेशेंट्स, जिसमें जीन रिप्लेस होके नई जीन्स इंसर्ट हो रही है ताकि पेशेंट जो है वो नॉर्मली बिहेव कर सके और नॉर्मल ज़िंदगी गुजार सके. Then another important application of biotechnology is in the form of xenotransplants, that we can use the organs of other species as well. So we can use the organ or graft from one species. It can be transplanted from one species to another. Now it's an era in which the parents can not only decide the sex of their children, but they also decide the characteristics of their babies by their own, that whether their baby have blue eyes, क्या उसके काले बाल होने चाहिए, fair complexion होना चाहिए, क्या उनके baby girl और baby boy tall होने चाहिए. These are known as the designer babies, and these are all the applications of biotechnology in the field of health and medicine. Now let's look at the use of biotechnology in the field of environmental sciences. Oil spill can occur in the ocean by refineries, by industries or by shipping. इस ऑयल स्पिल की वजह से एनिमल्स, प्लांट्स, वाइल्ड लाइफ और इवन एक्वेटिक लाइफ सफ़र करती है. So there is a term known as bioremediation, in which we use genetically modified organisms that degrade oil into small harmless molecules. So bioremediation is very helpful in cleaning up the oil spills. Now, through the field of genetic engineering, we can also create pollution-free environment. Now, how it is possible? It is possible through the use of genetically modified microorganisms. For example, genetically modified microorganisms or bacteria, they clean up algae from the ponds and lakes. And similarly, if we use more fertilizers on the trash, then what happens? The population of those bacteria which are already growing on the trash increases, and they play a very important role in cleaning up the garbage or the trash or pollution in any form. Now, the third most important application of biotechnology is in food and agriculture. We can't ignore the importance of genetically modified food. No doubt ethical issues are there, but in America, genetically modified food is used from decades and nothing has happened. So we must take an advantage of these genetically modified foods, of genetically modified organisms used in the agriculture. By this we can solve the problem of hunger, malnutrition, or the factors related to the food insafety. Now we can improve rice by increasing vitamin A level. We can improve the nutritional value in potatoes by increasing the protein level. So by the same way we can treat anemia, diarrhea in infants. So these are all the advantages of genetically modified food. Nowadays most of the work is going on pharma crops, because genetically modified food has caused allergies in human beings. So scientists are giving more stress on the pharma crops. These are the crops that can produce pharmaceuticals and can avoid the release of allergies causing molecules into the human beings. Then we can improve the sheep and cow milk by adding therapeutic proteins. So this is all because of the genetically modified food and its application in the agriculture.